La la Lampard. George, you said that George was going to come in on that. La la Lampard, Lampard. La la Lampard, Lampard. La la Lampard, Lampard. 2012.
That was perfect.
Perfect.
Let's just fucking talk about it. Like,
Let's just talk
we've
about
done
it.
this.
Well, I kind of
So-
like the intros. Sorry.
We have to start off with an apology for yesterday's podcast. We gave some bad information. I know a lot of people are relying on us to be the official source of their Euro 2012 news, and we led people to believe that Spain were playing against Bentner last night.
Just
And
Bentner? Not
Uh,
a team associated with Bentner, just Bentner.
I think everybody knows that we're talking about Denmark when we talk about
Okay.
Bentner. He's synonymous
Alright, I'll
with
give
the
you that.
team.
I'll give you that.
When they actually played Holland. I don't really know where the miscommunication came from, and I can't stop swiveling on this stool. This,
Okay, I can also swivel.
okay, have you guys got swivel stools?
Professional.
We actually watched 2 full games of football today.
Yeah, shouldn't we get an introduction?
I think by now people know that
Well, I've never
George
been in a
Stride, who
podcast.
was on the podcast yesterday, first appearance for Lewis Baker.
And the hippo from the bed adverts.
What? Okay.
This is Lewis Baker, his first appearance on the podcast.
Football.
Alex Fish.
A massive Chelsea chest tattoo. Denmark won with a
Denmark
goal.
won 1-0.
Who scored the goal? I don't remember.
Just ask me.
Lewis Baker, who scored the goal?
What are we talking about? Which game?
The Denmark-Holland game, the Netherlands.
So, out of all the players, I think he looked most Danish. It was a good goal. It was a bit of a mishap from Holland.
Yeah.
Because they did a bit of a good defence and then they did a bit of a shitty kick and they managed to get the ball, but he did a fake pass and then went left and then gave the goalie a nutmeg. We watched it on BBC, it wasn't ITV, we watched it on BBC. They weren't live at the ground, they were in a studio, which was slightly disappointing. But it was a good goal, I thought.
Yeah, it was.
I think they did alright.
I'll tell you what, Nick Shaw, it reminded me of was Chelsea-Barcelona in the Champions League semi-final.
Barcelona,
of
what,
that
the
game.
most profitable club in Europe?
No? Yeah.
I should add
With,
another apology to the podcast that we ran yesterday when I may have claimed that Barcelona were definitely one of the most profitable clubs. I can't remember whether I
that's
said
not
Europe
fact.
or the world.
No,
He
I think you
said
said
yes,
never in existence.
Apparently, they run at a massive loss. A massive
It was
loss.
only a few
Like 100
million,
million, yeah.
wasn't it?
I've just got a text, it might be football related, so I should check this.
Okay.
But Karen,
Well, he was basically slightly upset.
It is football related.
Who's it from?
It's from Joe Saunders, who I hope will be able to join us on the podcast.
I'm
to
sure
see what
he'll
he
be
knows
watching
about it.
this evening.
Joe Saunders says awful refs.
Holland came out, maybe thinking a bit like, oh, fucking Holland, we're probably going to win this one.
George,
I think-
do you think that Denmark were
think that's
fully
a good
aware
point.
of their limitations during the game?
I think they,
like
like
a
I
very
said,
bad
they're in a
role.
group that's very hard to kind of progress through. But I think that the fact that they were the underdogs kind of helped them out a lot more because, like, they were just out there to play football and have fun. But then they probably trained harder and had more.
This is very illegal. Sorry.
And
Alex, please hold it together.
Sorry.
yeah,
George, please continue.
when they're training for it, it's like you can't.
They've
give
got
that
nothing
attitude
to
be
lose,
like-
everything to gain.
And to be honest, I think like Nicholas Bentner just didn't do enough today.
I think
Well-
he led the line well.
He
I thought he
well,
was
yeah.
pretty good.
He was
Two
always wanting the ball.
Yeah.
You can't criticise him for that. He wasn't
But
sure
he definitely ran around with different.
He had an excellent shot off his shins at one point.
Has that ever happened and worked on purpose?
My dad.
There's one man that believes that he can pull it off. It's Nicholas
He's
Bentner.
one man that can fully believe he can score a goal from any part of his body.
Was anybody else particularly distracted by the fact that Harry Redknapp's throat seemed to really dominate the analysis at half time?
Yeah.
I enjoyed his throat and his.
Inability to
Very-
use his arms.
Yeah,
I'm wondering where his pig snout has disappeared to and why he's got a human nose
He's
and
wearing
not
like a
pig
human.
snout.
It's
mask.
confusing.
I'd say your gut's maybe above like the belt, but like below, just there, it was quite.
Oh, like he had a second bulge.
Yeah.
So underneath the belt, Harry Redknapp had a bulge.
Yeah. And he was wearing a really high Cuban heel as well.
Do you think that Denmark will be able to take heart from that performance? Do you think they'll be able to beat Portugal
No,
or
that would be
Germany?
it.
Because the
I
thing
don't
is,
know,
I don't want to ruin the score for our viewers out there
Everyone's
for
watched-
the
everyone's
Portugal
watched the
Germany
game.
game, but I don't think Denmark stand a chance against those teams.
they've made the killing.
I
They're
don't
Danes.
have them in any sweepstakes, but I kind of like them.
It wasn't an aggressive game. It wasn't like a dirty game, was it? It
No,
was
I,
quite like
no,
a
but I
fun
think that
game.
we saw quite a contrast between
Yeah,
the two matches
exactly,
today.
yeah.
But I feel like the Netherlands were a team that were basically kind of.
I think the Netherlands was
possessive.
shocked.
Let's just talk over George.
I don't think. Sorry, but I don't think the Netherlands were expecting Denmark to play.
They were expecting an easy
Yeah,
win.
as
I
well,
think-
but yeah, I think they came out just being a
I
bit.
think they were ill prepared.
George Zick, Schneider comment out. What's the fact about Schneider? Who's he referred to in English
He's
football?
the David Beckham in Holland
Yeah.
He's the David
Why is
Beckham
that?
in
Why is
Holland.
it? Why?
because he has a very fancy girlfriend. He's young. He's
You said that she was a cheeky girl.
She-
Oh, Denmark did a massive handball.
Denmark
Yeah.
could
Denmark
have
had more
easily
than one
given away
massive
two
handball.
penalties.
Yeah.
More than one
Yeah.
massive handball.
Denmark
Go
lucky to win.
Denmark
Not like to. They kind of.
The Danish
kind
will
of-
be eating their pastries this evening.
and bacon, and watching some really good crime dramas.
So the second game tonight we watched was Germany versus Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo played.
Hype.
I think
Weird
we all
shorts.
noticed
Weird
first of all
shorts.
that his left leg, the short rolled up.
Way too high.
First half. Yeah.
Do we think that had an effect on his
I
performance?
think that was tactical.
I think it was tactical as well. You know, maybe you had an evening with a girl or a man the night before, and they said,
Gee,
"Oh, I really like you. Like, I think you look really good when you wear short shorts rather than long shorts." And he went, "No, I don't." And he went,
I'll try.
"Wear a
half
short
a
short for
time.
me." And he went, "I can't." He went, "Just do the left leg for me." And he went, "All right."
Yeah,
But we don't know how long in half time he had it up for, and had it down for.
I imagine he takes his shorts off at half time.
Press the ball
Half time
back.
oranges,
Oh, really?
just cupping the balls.
Yeah, with an orange slice, right?
Yeah. Alex, during the game, I know that you noticed a particular likeness between one of the players in a popular celebrity. Would you like to divulge?
I've forgotten his name though. Bruno
Mars.
Alves.
He
Bruno
looks a lot like
Alves.
Bruno Mars. Also, The Rock. Facts. He looked.
Bruno Alves looks like The Rock.
He looked
They
like
have the same bone structure, and they're both a bit tanned.
I think what he means by bone structure is skin tone.
So during the game, I felt that the referee had a difficult job, but he failed to let the game flow.
Bit scrappy.
It was very
Well,
scrappy.
it started off very
Very
scrappy.
scrappy. I think there should have been more cards.
Yeah, there's obviously going to be a lot of kind of like wee about the whole game, so you've got to.
Like
He's probably
intensive
freaking
football
out, going fuck. From the get go, it was like Germany going ah,
Yeah.
but he obviously didn't want to start off going yellow card, yellow
I
card.
was thinking.
I
So
know
he had- so he
it
had-
was Portugal going.
In
Ah,
the, it
what?
was,
I thought the fouls of Portugal were heavy.
I think the referee did alright, but he maybe bottled it a little bit because he, like I said, he had to judge off the first few tackles
Exactly.
in the game.
As
Hello.
Alex Fish would say,
Pop-
has the referee never heard of play on?
Mark Lawrenson is a fucking idiot.
he's a twat. He's a dick face. Oh yeah.
So tonight's score 1-0 to Germany.
Oh, way to ruin it! We didn't get there yet.
Oh shit! Am
No,
I allowed to say that?
no, we should have said it earlier.
Yeah.
Who scored the goal, Nick Shaw?
Goal was
Gomez.
scored by Mario Gomez.
He's a very good
Or
gentleman.
George McFly.
So
With an
Also
uncanny
looks like
resemblance to
George
George
McFly.
McFly.
Germany with a better team. Portugal had a couple of chances. Portugal probably should have levelled it towards the end. It
But
basically,
Ronaldo got
When
the
it
ball
got
back.
pinned
it,
in the
yeah, it
box,
came
yeah.
to a
Got
man.
it to Nani.
Basically came to a man, and he should have gone. It's going in, and he just went. It's not going in. But I think that was the only clear-cut
Inch.
chance Portugal had all game. There
So-
were a couple of moments where
Magical
you know,
lights.
Portugal kind of rattled the German defence, where you're a bit like, ooh, they're going to score. But that was the only, in my opinion, that was the only chance that you probably would have gone, you're a dickhead, that should have gone. I think Portugal-Germany, so tonight's game would have been a lot better game if it was like 4 games down the line.
How old's Andy Carroll?
It doesn't matter, he's a horse,
Very-
so it's hard to calculate
He's
the
very
ages
tall.
in
You have to do it.
human years.
It's like you count his height in hands instead of feet. You count his age in
Horse
legs.
And his
Spitting.
distance covered in the pitch is
Calculate his
measured
age
in
and spitting
furlongs.
distance.
How far he can spit is how old he is.
How many fucking salt licks he can? How many times he can lick a salt lick before he gets thirsty?
I think it's important to talk about Andy Carroll as much as possible. We have to talk about tomorrow's games.
Croatia playing tomorrow.
Croatia,
Italy, Spain,
you've got all 3 of the teams so far.
Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland.
Do you know which ones are playing which?
I would say it's
Roy Keane.
Spain, Italy, Croatia, Ireland.
Perfect. So the first game tomorrow, Spain, finally playing. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it.
I think Italy are going to get destroyed.
You can swear.
To put it politely. Fucked in the bum.
What do you think about the fact that Fernando Torres is likely to start for Spain?
I think it will take the edge off Spain.
It's
They've
been pulled
got
out
the
because of
players
the
to back up Torres.
When I say Torres is likely to start, that's a complete guess.
David Silva.
David Silva
injured.
is in the squad.
Is he injured though?
David Villa is
Oh,
not
sorry,
in the
David.
squad.
I think it's
That
going to be
joke.
1-1 between
1-1.
Italy
I think it'd
and
be-
Spain.
George, what's your prediction for tomorrow's
I
first game?
think Spain will. It could be 2-3 0, but 2 Spain.
2-0 to Spain. Lewis?
1-1, and then they're both going to enjoy. You know the little back part? You know most of the stadiums, there's a goal and there's that little semicircle of grass. Sprinkler systems where it just does that as two teams together. And they're going to either run through it or try and avoid the water getting on.
I'm going to say 1-0 to Spain.
1-0 to Spain.
After stop tickling me. I'm trying to comment on the football.
For the record, I
Maybe
think
two.
it's
You're
gonna-
allowed
I-
opinions,
I
though.
think it's going to be 0-0.
0-0, no goals.
No goals.
Italy is shit.
Well,
Italy,
I haven't.
Then Italy
You've done
was
some
terrible
homework,
in the
haven't you?
last World Cup. They were really
It's a
terrible.
completely ill-informed opinion. I have no idea what's going to happen. I've said
The only
0-0.
reason
I was
why-
going to say 1-0 to Spain, but he said it.
You're not even allowed to have
The only
opinions.
reason why Italy can't win is because they make
can
the
agree
best
with me.
food. They've got so much food to worry about.
But they're not going to
Tapas
win.
in Spain, though.
Spain, what they got?
Paella.
Paella.
No one likes a tapas.
Red
Tapas.
wine.
Everyone likes tapas.
No one likes
Tapas is
tapas.
a beautiful invention. You can just eat
Italy have got fucking ice cream.
I mean, a meal. They do have pizza though.
Wow, this is...
Yeah, paella's great.
Biggest-
I fucking love paella.
Pesto's
Yeah.
good.
Pizza's pretty good. I think pizza might be better than tapas.
Okay, so the second game tomorrow, Republic of Ireland versus
I should
Croatia.
have remembered. Good job.
Predictions for the game.
I'm gonna say 2-0 to Croatia.
2-0 to Croatia. Okay, Lewis?
2-1 to Croatia.
2-1 to Croatia.
2-1 to Croatia, but Ireland will almost score at least twice in the last 5 minutes.
Can anyone name an Irish footballer?
Will be keen.
Um,
Damien Duff.
You just made up a really Irish name.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
Damien
footballer.
Damien Duff.
He
I
played for
don't,
your team.
I don't know if he still
Oh.
plays for them. He might have retired.
Made his name at
But
Chelsea.
Gary Pallister.
Gary
Oh,
Neville.
fucking O'Shea.
John
John
O'Shea.
O'Shea.
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
He's fine.
I don't think Ireland's
He's
got a
yours.
chance.
George, predictions for the game?
I'll go with 2-1
To who?
To who?
to Ireland.
2-1 to
Sorry, to
Ireland.
Croatia. To Croatia. Sorry.
Do we win a prize for getting the scores
Robbie
right?
Keane will score.
No,
the
nothing.
Irish
It
goal.
just gives us something to talk about tomorrow.
Okay.
Um,
At least we got all the teams right.
For the
tomorrow.
record, I'm going to go with 3-1 to the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, he does.
3-1 to the Republic of Ireland. That's insane. I think we're done. I'm gonna
I'll,
say-
I'll decide when we're done.
So don't forget
Oh,
back.
I'm gonna sneeze.
So that's it for tonight's podcast.
That's it for tonight.
Sneezing.
I hope that you enjoyed the change of location.
Sorry, say
Wow.
it again.
Wow.
Allergies.
Sorry,
Don't-
do the goodbye again. I sneezed.
Hopefully, we'll do another podcast again tomorrow. I'm quite impressed that we've managed to do it 2 days in a row so far. I know it was supposed to be daily, but I didn't really believe that.
2012. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Cheers.
Woo! Right,
I'm
let's,
not happy with the ending.
let's get some hookers.
Best of time.
Hey, we'll fucking have a game of football.
Say it.
Lasagna, pizza, garlic bread,
Bolognese.
spaghetti bolognese, spaghetti
Spaghetti.
carbonara,
All the pastas.
risotto,
All the pizzas.
fucking
Bake.
gnocchi.
You think that's going to win them the Euros?
Mozzarella,
No,
Parma ham.
no, I'm saying it's going to win. I'm saying they've got so much food to worry about.